There's a moment, quiet, piercing, irreversible. It's the moment a person stops hoping the world will finally understand them. It's not dramatic, no audience, no applause, just silence. The kind that settles into your bones when you realize something most people spend their whole lives avoiding. No one is coming to fix it. No one is staying up at night thinking about your pain. No one is going to rescue you from yourself. And in that silence, something ancient wakes up. A kind of strength that doesn't beg, doesn't explain, doesn't need to be seen. That's the moment you stop performing and start becoming. Because the world might be indifferent, but you don't have to be powerless. The Stoics understood this long before us. They believed power begins when expectations die, and in that death, your real life begins. If you're ready to stop chasing validation and start cultivating inner power, consider subscribing. Not for me, for you. A quiet vow, a step toward a life rooted in discipline, clarity, and self-respect. Because here, we don't chase the world's applause. We build what the world can't ignore. Most people carry a quiet fantasy that their suffering is visible. That if they just hurt enough, someone will step in. That if they just word it right, someone will finally understand. It's a soft hope built deep into how we're raised. If I'm in pain, the world will care. But then, life happens. Pain gets ignored. Tears go unnoticed. The phone stays silent. And that's when something shifts. You start to see the illusion for what it is. Not a reflection of your worth, but a reflection of how consumed people are in their own chaos. Everyone is battling something you'll never fully see, just like they'll never fully see yours. And if you build your identity on being seen, you will spend your life feeling invisible. That ache of being overlooked, it's not always cruelty. Sometimes it's reality. And reality, if you let it, will teach you freedom. Because once you stop expecting the world to respond to your pain, you stop waiting. You stop freezing your life hoping someone notices you're stuck. You move for reasons that have nothing to do with applause. And yes, that sounds harsh, but harsh doesn't mean untrue. Life doesn't hand out medals for endurance. It doesn't send angels when you're on your knees. It just moves on. Friends forget. Strangers scroll. Not out of malice, out of exhaustion. And that realization, painful as it is the first real step towards becoming free. Here's the truth nobody likes to admit. No one owes you understanding. No one is required to hold your hand through the fog. And once you accept that, something powerful happens. You stop taking it personally. You stop turning other people's limits into evidence that you're unworthy. Just because people don't care doesn't mean you don't matter. It means they're human, flawed, overwhelmed, distracted, just like you. The game was never about being seen. It was about waking up to the fact that you were always watching. You've been the one living inside your mind this whole time. You've been the only witness to the full weight of your thoughts. That's not a curse, that's a gift. Because it means you are the one with the power to change your narrative. Not them, you. This is where the Stoics found their strength. Not by being untouched by pain, but by refusing to outsource their healing. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "Do not waste what remains of your life in speculating about your neighbors. Anything that distracts you from the ruler within you is a loss." In plain language, stop hoping someone else will see your wounds and name your value. The more you focus on being seen, the less you see yourself. And ironically, the more invisible you become. You become noise in someone else's life instead of signal in your own. But when you finally let go of the hope that others will witness your suffering and give it weight, that's when you begin to build something indestructible. Not because you're harder, because you're clearer. Power grows in the dark. Epictetus said it like this: "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." And that's what happens when you stop hoping to be understood. You stop talking your way into respect. You start living your way into it. The pain that once felt unbearable becomes your blueprint. The silence that once haunted you becomes your teacher. The solitude that once scared you becomes your training ground. And when that shift happens, you don't broadcast your wounds anymore. You carry them differently. Not as proof you're broken, but as proof you kept going. So maybe being overlooked wasn't the tragedy you thought it was. Maybe it was the beginning, the slow, quiet death of illusion, and the birth of something real. And here's a hard truth that becomes a gift once you can hold it. You're not the main character in anyone's story but your own. That's not rejection, that's gravity. And when you stop trying to be the center of everyone's attention, your inner world starts burning brighter. You stop resenting people for not being who you needed. You release them, not with coldness, with clarity. You don't tie your progress to their presence. You move regardless, because you finally understand this. Self-reliance doesn't arrive as confidence. It arrives as loneliness you refuse to let destroy you. You wake up one day and realize no one's checking in, and instead of collapsing, you start building. You take yourself seriously even when nobody else does, not out of bitterness, out of self-respect. Seneca wrote, "The greatest empire is to be emperor of oneself." That's the goal. Not control over the world, control over your mind, your habits, your standards. Because when you can rule yourself, life can't rule you. So if you've been overlooked, let it initiate you. If you've been misunderstood, let it sharpen you. You don't need to be seen to become powerful. You don't need to be understood to become whole. The moment you stop waiting for the world to care is the moment you start shaping yourself into something it can't ignore. Quietly, fully, unapologetically. Thanks for walking this path with me today. And if this hit you, there's another video on your screen right now that will take you even deeper. Watch that next. Keep building. Keep becoming.